Hey guys, it's Alex,
Eric,
and our cameraman, Alex. We're here for our first episode, first official episode of the Lan Closet, where we'll be bringing you weekly news about technology, video games, media, trending topics. What else?
Everything. Everything about technology that you guys want to know about.
Right. So we're going to give you an unbiased, not paid for opinion. Give it straight at you. So today is October 16th. So let's talk about the new mobile graphics chips, the 980,
the new hardware,
the 980Ms and the 960Ms. Very cool stuff. Have you seen
closing the gap between mobile and desktop?
Right. So basically now you can have a laptop with a Titan inside of it.
Pretty much. You know, they're pretty powerful machines.
Right. So as far as the video games, gaming on the go is. I mean, do you remember LAN parties? You used to have to bring your tower and your power supply.
I didn't even bring a tower.
Oh my god, it was miserable. It was miserable. So no more of that. Now, something interesting about the 980s, they clocked them at twice the speed of the existing generation, the 680 Ti's. You familiar with these?
Yeah.
That's actually what I'm running in my.
I used to have a 650.
Right, I'm running dual 680s in my my tower right here with the 6 monitors you see in the back.
But I actually upgraded.
But we wanted to show you something that was a little tricky about what GeForce was doing here, guys. So first thing, unconfirmed rumor, which has now been confirmed not true.
Yeah, 2048 CUDA cores was the rumor that GeForce was kind of thrown out there to the community, but some guys, I think they were, who were they? The
Elswatch, or we're gonna link the article, the guys that broke the story for you. But they've essentially confirmed that there's not 2048 CUDA cores. Now that's to do with your real-time memory. What I thought was really interesting is that that was as much as the desktop versions. And I couldn't believe that they were getting that many chipsets on the little mobile graphics card.
It's just amazing the amount of nanotechnology that goes into it.
But we found out it's not true. So we can dream, right? So not that much RAM. Still
not there yet.
Still 6 gigs of RAM with that laptop, with that chipset, which is incredible. But let's look at what they've done here on this graph, guys. So we're gonna cut over to this right now. Take a look at the graph here. You'll see that they're showing the 680 versus the 980. Now, one of the things that they've done is they've eliminated the bottom half of that graph. So it looks like
0.5.
It looks
so
like
actually 0.5 of the graph is below.
It's below. So when it looks like the new card is 3 times as fast, in reality,
it's only double. It's only
double as fast. So we do not want your shenanigans anymore, Nvidia. None of these bogus graphs. We are gonna. You know what, guys? I want you to go on their page, send them a Twitter, and say, "Hey, nice graph, bozos. Go back to fucking grade 10. Way to draw a graph there, guys. You missed the bottom half." We all know what. Short bus graph. Twitter, Nvidia, hashtag short bus graph.
Hashtag short bus graph.
Short bus graph. We'll make that happen, okay? I'm starting that tonight. So then, yeah. So just you guys be careful. The truth is, it's twice as fast. So that's now one of the things that this is really going to enable is the artificial intelligence for the video games and the cat brain, all these things we're talking about right now.
Cat brain.
We'll talk about that in our next episode. It's a very cool topic, but they're actually going to start running the artificial intelligence off of the graphics processors.
Yeah,
right.
That's what they should have been doing before.
Right.
You know? It was always the CPU taking the
Right. So I've got dual cards in my computer. Do you know how much memory that leaves in those graphic adapters to allow?
Like 512 in each one of those, or?
Well, those guys are the 5. No, those are the
1 gigs.
1 gigs, right?
DDR5 or
DDR3. No, those are the new 680s. So these are the DDR5, I think. But correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But my point is, the second device in SLI runs at a very low processing capacity. So if the video game artificial intelligence on like the mobile platform, for example, where you don't have the ability to have an 8-core, you don't have 16 gigs, 32 gigs of RAM in there, 18 gigs of RAM, sorry, you know, you don't have 12 gigs of RAM in there. This is the solution. It's wild. I don't know why we never thought of that. So that's really cool. Now, Eric.
Yeah.
You were telling me about a really interesting
something that happened yesterday, actually.
Okay.
This is really big news with the Gamergate. A lot of big YouTubers have been talking about this recently. The controversy around Anita Sarkeesian.
Right.
I believe that's how you say her name.
What a bitch.
Yeah, she's very outspoken about how games portray women in bad light, What else?
Games with the violence.
Too violent. You know, they make people do violent actions. You know.
She was suggesting that, you know,
just like gangster rap made me do it, video games made me do it, right?
Right. That's her. That's her.
It's not true, and she can't separate reality from video games, and that's you know, a lot of people can't. I guess they can't do that.
Right. Well. Right.
And basically, this woman, she was gonna go speak at a university, and she.
Well, hold on. I think woman's full of shit. They've been saying that about movies. They were saying that about books. Rock and roll, man. Rock and roll is the devil, right? It makes people do evil things. I really don't think anyone does something bad because of Alice Cooper doing something wild on stage. So her perspective is that the video games are bad. It's sexist. It's bad for women. It's bad for people. It's bad for your kids. Video games are bad. Violence is bad. And she thinks that today, in the 21st century, intelligent people like Eric and myself can't separate that fake reality from, you know what, sometimes I want to pinch people. You know what I do? I come home and I punch someone in a video game. And everything's good, man. So what happened yesterday?
Yeah, she was going to go speak at a university, and some people in the community are probably very angry right now.
Trolls.
And this person, I don't know who he is, obviously or she, he sent in a basically terrorist threat that he was going to go unload with his 2 assault rifles and, you know, several pistols and some pipe bombs to stop this woman from, you know, speaking to all the masses in this university.
So basically, she said she was going to do an interview.
And she canceled it,
And he said he was going to show up at the interview. And the speech was about what we've been talking about, her views against video games, right?
Yeah. And this has been brewing in this whole community for a long time now.
So this swatting stuff's been going on, where the video gamers on Twitch, people calling in saying there's emergency, the SWAT team's kicking the houses.
It's insane.
It's insane, right? It's insane. So this kid, probably off of 4chan or something like that.
Oh yeah, probably some anon guy.
Calls in a bomb threat, makes her cancel her. And you know what? As much as I disagree with her opinion, I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, I guess there's, you know, free speech is valid in this country, but
okay, now one of the really funny topics we were laughing about last night over a beer was the Assassin's Creed jumble. So you talk about that right now.
Okay, so basically with Assassin's Creed coming out soon, Unity and Rogue, both of the frame rates.
We're talking Xbox.
Yeah, Xbox and the next gen consoles, or the now gen, as we want to call it, because you know Xbox One and PS4 are current. So basically, they downgraded both the resolutions to meet the Xbox One at 900p. Now, a lot of people don't really see the difference between 1080p and 900, but a lot of people are, you know, complaining on Twitter now, and basically YouTube.
So basically, they've been limiting the frames per second, or Microsoft has been
Microsoft has struck a deal basically with Ubisoft.
That they lower the frames per second and the resolution so that it's standardized across all the platforms.
Exactly.
I think that is a load of shit. Right now, we are in the market. We are coming out with better graphics by the second, and money is demanding.
Unchaining that hardware.
Unchain it! Let it fly, man. Let's see how nice can be. If the PlayStation has better pictures, right? So Microsoft
has basically shut Ubisoft developers up.
And they couldn't do a thing, right? Because Microsoft's one of their biggest partners.
Dangling that money always, you know.
Right. So what's your opinion on that? What do you think about limiting frame rate for consistency?
I don't like it, but
we're part of the master race, guys. We're part of the PC master race.
PCs.
We know we don't want our games running on Xbox.
The only reason why I have a console is for the exclusives and
Destiny and these types of things. Yeah, we play a lot.
I guess that kind of fuels that market because.
Right, Skyrim and all these things. Totally, they're huge. Now, the last thing I want to talk about, Facebook Messenger. Okay, now me and Eric, we have very differing opinions on this subject.
Yeah.
Now, I have been all about the conspiracy shit. Right? The aliens are listening, man. They're the Nazi base on the moon, the lizard people, you know, the fourth dimension, the inner world, all that shit, man. As far as I'm concerned, why not? I'm sure we've overthrown countries, we've killed dictators many times. We have planted political parties in place. Chemtrails. You know, Al Qaeda was funded by the CIA originally. I wouldn't put it past anyone. But the rumor is, based on the agreement, that the Facebook Messenger is just perving out on everything you do.
Your privacy.
It's listening to your phone calls. It has permission to interact with your text messages, to read emails before they go out. So this thing can be listening to every single phone call you make. Now, I understand why they do that and why they secure those permissions, so they can do things like
you sign off on that big list of terms of conditions that you don't even read.
Right.
So.
But the second I read about this, the second it became a thing, man, first thing I did is I took that brand new iPhone 6.
You deleted.
And I deleted the Facebook app. And I deleted the Facebook Messenger. You know what? You see Facebook on here now? You won't see it. It's gone. It's gone, baby. It's not there anymore. Okay? It's not allowed on my phone. You know why? Because I don't need one more fucking pervert over at Facebook jerking off to my fucking travel itinerary when I go on goddamn
Personally, I think, you know, I'm not a bad person. I don't do anything that I don't want people, you know.
What are you saying? Am I a bad person? Are you saying
I don't think that they're spying on me. So personally, I communicate with with my friends through Facebook a lot. So I kept it on my phone because
So you got Messenger on your phone?
Yeah, I do.
And you're not gonna uninstall it?
I know that they're probably cataloging my locations.
Can you fucking believe this guy? He's gonna go get a job in 6 years, and they're gonna be like, "Here you are. Here's your fucking
You have
Facebook."
been at a location.
Right. You've
90
been at
times.
this one spot, known for fucking whatever.
We'll see how it unfolds with all this.
So you're not gonna uninstall it?
Yeah.
I am gonna uninstall it. Gone. It's gone. So you guys, do me a favor. I want to hear what you're going to do in the comments.
Yeah.
You tell me, are you uninstall? We'll leave links to all the things that we've talked about in our video. Go check out the links. Get informed. You educate yourselves. Don't take our word for it. We're just a couple of tech guys from Vancouver, right? So you go read about it. You check it out. You tell us, are you taking it off? Or are you leaving it on? Are you leaving it like? Are you dumb like this guy? You leaving it on?
Leave it on.
No, take it off. Screw this guy. I want to see taking it off. Okay, guys. One more thing we forgot to tell you. I know all of you guys have been desperately waiting for our SDR series. Okay, so our software-defined radios. You can check out the videos. The first video we uploaded on the channel. It's on a lot of our other channels.
We're going to be doing a lot more of those how-tos.
It's on our Good Games Guys, which is our video game channel. It's on our Motorcycles Vancouver, which is our motorcycle and good random acts of kindness charity. But it has gotten so many comments. So thank you guys for loving our SDR stuff.
Yeah.
We've got a 6-video series coming out. We're going to release them next week. It's going to show you how to use them, where to buy them, and how to listen to all your fucking neighbors. Listen to the helicopters, the planes, the police, the coastal security firemen, everything. I tell you, man, these things are awesome. So thank you, thank you for subscribing. Thanks for waiting. I know you guys have been waiting a couple months for those videos, but it's the first thing I'm going to upload next. Okay, guys? So check it out. The Lan Closet. We love you. See you later. This is Alex
and Eric,
and our new partner Alex.
Hats off.
We'll say check you out in the next Lan Closet, guys.